Hello!
Welcome to Moke Range Farm.
I'm Roger.
And I'm Angharad, and this is our YouTube channel sharing day-to-day life on our Welsh dairy farm. And today it's all about calving. So calving has started on the farm, so we'll show you what's been going on and the calving setup that we've got on the farm.
Yeah, so today now we're 3 weeks into calving, and I think we've just hit 90 calves today now. We've had eight fresh calves today, so we'll take you around and have a look and see what we do. And you might even get to see a calf being born. Ooh, exciting. So this is one of our dry cow pens. We calve our cows in. We built it a couple of years ago. It's like a game changer. We can put 10 or 12 cows in here to calve. Yeah, so it's real good. We've got a couple of gates at the top. We can segregate a cow off if there's a problem. But most of them, we leave them to it. They calve in there on their own, and we just need to collect calf and mother in the morning. Yeah, I'd say 37.43 in there, in the middle there is having a baby now.
Will you just leave it to it then, or?
Yeah, so I'll leave her there now for a bit. We can see she's calving. We'll keep an eye on her, but we leave her for 10 minutes, quarter of an hour now, and just keep checking her. I would say the feet look like they're coming the right way, so we'll leave her to it, and she's gonna calve on her own, and everything will be fine. We hope. We try not to intervene unless we need to, which most of the cows will calve on their own and get up and get on with life. Yeah, it's ideal.
How long will you have to wait now before she's on?
I'd say she's going to calve quite soon. Quite soon, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. But yeah, I'd imagine we're going to see a calf anytime now. So we'll just keep an eye on her. So as you can see, everything now is under one roof. Milking is happening down the bottom there in the parlour, and the milking cows. And then if we move around here, these are dry cows, which are maybe two weeks off calving. So once they get close to calving, they'll move into a straw pen like this, like these 6 cows. There's also a pen just above this one, and there's another 5 pens up in the top shed. These will all calve probably within the next 2 to 3 days.
How do you know they're close to calving?
So yeah, when you, well, we have all of our calving dates are down. After we've served the cows, we know roughly when they're going to calve. So they calve at 282 or 283 days. After being served. So we roughly know a date, but we also have to keep an eye on them. So there's a couple of telltale signs, like the udders will start filling with milk, and the back ends become a bit floppy, so we say
stretching ready.
Yeah, they're getting ready for making room for a calf to come out. So yeah, it's a couple of signs we can see, but we try and make sure they're on straw for a day or two before they calve, so they can settle down and feel at home. So when a cow gets very close to calving, you can normally tell they'll start nesting, which sounds funny, but they will literally go and find a corner of the pen on their own. They won't be bothered on eating. If you tend to give them like fresh silage or something, they'll just lie in the corner, and yeah, you can kind of tell something's going on, so we just keep an eye on them then, and or they might just stand in the middle of the pen like this cow here and just crack on with it.
How many calves does she have before?
So she's only, she was a heifer last year, so she'll be a second calver, this will be a second calf. So she's a lovely cow. Looking good. We'll pop up the top shed now to have a look at our calf setup. We use a couple of automatic calf feeders, so we're just putting one in place now. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be up and running, so we'll go and have a look at that. Here's a couple more of our pens we calve in. These they're quite useful. That this shed we start now when we're busy. We calve cows in here, but as calving goes on and we run out of room for calves, we need less room for calving. So we'll use these pens and we'll put calves in and we'll feed calves on milk. So at the moment we got 5 pens, or we put 2 cows in each normally. We got a couple of calves there we need to move, find a little home for. And we put 2 cows in each pen, so we'll have 10 up here. But then we will use it for feeding milk, and we'll have about 12 calves in each pen, so we can raise 60 this side of the shed. But then on the other side, which is what we're getting ready now, excuse the mess, but we have our local Home and Low, which is the maker of our calf machine. Engineer, he's been out here today. Alan has been out today now, and he's getting the machine ready. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have our first calves in this shed using the automatic calf machine. This machine will rear about 55, 60 calves just on that machine. Brilliant machine. Calves will drink 4 times a day. They need less looking after. They literally have collars, and they're we put them up here. Yeah, you need to keep an eye on everything is good, fill the machine with powder. But once they've got used to the routine of going in and feeding themselves, that they can just be left to it and crack on. So yeah, as you can see, we've got our line here. Our wheel fell off our wheelbarrow, so we've had to bring the wheelbarrow up in the bucket. But we'll line this pen now just to try and kill any bugs, if there are any bugs about left in the pen. We'll straw this, and probably to start we'll just use the top pen. It's less chasing calves around when you're trying to get them onto the machine. And then as the machine gets fuller, we will open more gates and give them more room to run around.
But we start off in individual pens.
Yeah, so yeah, to begin now, we'll put the calves into individual pens. They can have individual attention. They will get their colostrum, which is the first milk, which is very high in antibodies, and just gives the calves a very good start in life. So we will have a look down there now at our youngest newborn calves.
So this is the calf shed. This is where the calves come first, the individual pens. As Rod was saying, they need to go into individual pens first, because you're able to give them individual attention, and they can get the best start then before moving into the big pens with their pals. So yeah, this is the shed with all the little pens, individual pens. These are ready. They've got straw in ready for some to come down, and then as you can see, they're all here, tagged, waiting to go up to the big shed tomorrow. So that's going to be strawed, ready to go up. And Wendo, Chief Calf Rearer is here. Right, Wendo?
Chief Calf Rearer.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. So far, so good.
Wait a minute, I'll just go over a bit closer. 2 seconds. Going all right?
Yeah, so far, so good. It's happening very fast here. Shed is now full, so it's time they moved on to the bigger shed.
You're in your element again.
Oh, I do like my calves. These are coming along nicely, as you can see, they're in rows of 8. So that's our system. We deal them as they come. They've all had the colostrum, and we've got the boards on the wall because it's not always the same one feeding, and we all know what's happening, and to keep them healthy.
You ready for a busy autumn ahead?
Yes.
You're looking nice and fresh.
Am I? I've had the weekend off.
You're going to be helping Mumgy? Che?
Pwy sŵn mae llo bach yn neud heti? Pwy sŵn mae llo bach yn neud?
So
ti'n
neud
show it off
too?
now? Yeah! Da iawn!
Good girl. Teaching them young. Now let's see how the cow calving is getting on.
Yeah, So she's getting on with it now. Stand and watch. Try not to intervene. All looking good. Marvellous job. The head was turned a little bit back. Had a bit of a bad landing, but I think she'd been fine. So yeah, ideal. 10 seconds old.
And she's licking the calf straight away.
She's up licking the calf. So we can leave her to it now.
Good girl, Mummy. Another one here, safe and sound. Now let's go back to the top shed. And now a few days later, this top shed is full. Ooh. Well, quite a few calves in anyway.
Yeah, almost. I think we've got 12 more collars for this machine, so we'll have 12 more calves on here before this calf machine is up to capacity, and these calves will stay up in this shed until they go out in the spring. So these calves up here, they tend to come up about 7 days old to go onto the machine. They then spend the next 56 days on milk up here. They get weaned gradually from 40 days. It begins to wean their milk, cut them back, so they'll start to eat more hard feed then, and concentrates and hay and straw and stuff like that. So they will stay in this shed on concentrates then over the rest of the winter and into the spring until they go out the field.
And this whole shed will be full of calves?
This shed, so yeah, these calves will have all this side, and then we'll also bring another 60 calves up here. We haven't got another machine, but we'll feed them on calf buckets and teats over that side. We'll have another 60 in there as well once the calving slows down and we have a little bit more room.
Yeah, the milk bar that goes in there.
Yeah, so
basically how this machine works is you've got the milk machine over in the corner here. Well, there's two of them. There and here. Oh, there's two calves right a second. And they've all the calves have got these little collars on. Can you see them? Little number collars. And then they come in and the machine knows, they bleep with their number, and if they do a feed, it'll release some milk, and the milk will come through the pipe and they suck, and then once they've had enough, the machine will stop, and then the machine won't give them any more milk until they do it again. So I think they can be fed 4 times, is it, Rog?
Pardon?
4 times in 24 hours?
Yeah, so they have... It's almost 12-hour blocks. They have 2 feeds every 12 hours.
So it's quite clever, and the machine knows then who's missing. So then, yeah, this is checked every morning and night as well, because obviously some, the collar could come off, or some might not have come back to drink, or at the start you've got to teach them to drink, so you've got to help. So you need to check it twice a day, isn't it? But it's much more time efficient than feeding them all by hand.
Yeah, and the calves are very happy. You can tell they're very content and very quiet, and just love having plenty of space to run around.
Yeah, they are loving it. All with their friends. They can run about. They've got plenty of space. I think we need to get space hoppers this year.
Really?
Like the little bowl things.
We're not made of money, love.
They're not that expensive, I saw them.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think they deserve a little toys. I think they'd love that. We'll see. So calving is in full swing, everyone is in flat out mode, farm team are full pelt, and it's all hustle bustle on the farm.
Yeah, we're very busy. There's plenty more calves coming every day. So it's keeping us all out of trouble, keeping us out of mischief.
But the milkers are still out at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, so I think the milkers might be out another couple of days, day or two. The weather's going a bit colder now and a little bit wet, so even though they still seem very happy out in the fields, but I think they'll be in, and we'll just keep calving and keeping ourselves busy. Autumn calving works well with us. We have a busy October to Christmas. On the calving, we tend to start our breeding again then in the spring, and then in the summer onto our sideline.
Yeah, the backup.
Backup plan.
No, but it's working well, and yeah, we're closed with the ice cream and at the moment. The milk vending's still going, but it works well because farm's ramping up and then diversification ramps down a bit. But it's all good. And yeah, thank you for coming back to watch our video once again this week, and all your comments from last week's video. It's really good to be back and chatting to you again. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video as well. If you like our channel and want to see more, there are some videos from last year that you can watch back. And subscribe. We try and bring out a video every Tuesday at 5 PM.
Yes. Thanks for watching.
See you next
week.
Ta-da!